Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome to Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken, or just Deep Sleep 4 for shorthand. Loud? Is it loud? Why is it loud? Who's loud? Me or the game? Don't just say loud. Be specific, Jagoff. Am I loud or is the game loud? Seriously. We gotta sort this out before we get into it. I don't think my volumes or anything has changed. Oh, it was your volume? Well, I don't have any control over that. Well done. Fair enough. Yes, okay, so Deep Sleep 4, as you may be aware, or you may remember, I am a very big fan of Scriptwelder's games. I've played all of the Don't Escape series, and I've played all of the Deep Sleep series, save for this one, of course. The Don't Escape 4, which was a surprise when it came out, was a really solid game. Like, I love the narrative of that, and I think it's one of the things that Scriptwelder does really well, is he's very good at writing solid narratives. Like, even in the earliest Don't Escape ones, like, they were simple games, sure, but there was this strong idea of narrative, and the Deep Sleep series had even more of a strong narrative connection, because you think they're unconnected, and then it turns out, oh no, it's actually a proper trilogy, and there's sort of a twist at the end of the last one. If you never played the original Deep Sleep trilogy, it's available on Steam now. Highly recommend. As I said, it is a sort of a trilogy. Well worth a look. From what I understand of this game, I believe we're playing as, I think, the sister of the character from the original Deep Sleep trilogy. I think. I read that somewhere online. I don't actually know if it's true. That could just be someone saying, oh, it's that. I don't know. The other thing I noticed that was kind of interesting about this game, I noticed on the Steam page, apparently there are turn-based battles or something, which I'm like, hang on, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting just a point-and-click adventure kind of game, you know. I wasn't expecting a full-blown RPG system or something. I don't know exactly. It could just mean maybe there's like a minor combat element involved. I don't know if it's going to have a full-on RPG system. I don't know. I can only go by the tags on what I store on Steam, and turn-based battles was one of them. So I'm curious how that's going to play out, but yeah, we'll get into it. Very curious where this is going. As I said, big fan of Scriptwelder. I know this game got delayed for real-life stuff. If you didn't know, he's Ukrainian. I'm sure you can fill in the blanks on that one. So, definitely willing to get into this. Let's see what we got. Do you know that some people can smell ants? Sounds bizarre, I know, but it's true. Not everyone has this trait. It's genetics. Just like having blue eyes or not. But that's not the point. The point is, there is one group of people that can smell ants, and one that can't. And the funniest thing about it all is that people of both groups are equally surprised when they first learn about the existence of the opposite group. Just as much as you're surprised that I could smell ants, I was surprised that you couldn't. Your ticket, please? Huh? Oh, right. One moment, I had it here somewhere. Maybe try checking your pockets, ma'am? When you're using the left button, I think it should be around there somewhere. Ooh, a wallet. Examine. Ooh, oh, nice. We can examine shit. Button that fastens the wallet. Man, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing you could imagine someone walking into a fast food restaurant and just start saying at like 3 o'clock in the morning when they've had a little too much of something. One train ticket. Ah. Train ticket has been lost. Everything seems to be in order. Thank you. Your transit station's coming up at the next stop. Remember to change trains, ma'am. Have a pleasant journey. Sliding door to a train compartment. Ooh. Hey, Amy, over here. Hey, you are, sis. I was getting worried. You fell asleep or something? I got a bit lost in thought. Might have gotten lost in thought a bit. Oh, sis, getting lost all the time, ain't you? We're almost at our transit station. Don't want to miss it. Come on. I am wondering if this is going to turn out to be a dream. Because that's kind of the thing in deep sleep, is you never knew if you were dreaming or not. Small clue, you were always dreaming. So what were you thinking about? You said you were lost in thought. Somnolent wells? What? Oh, just random stuff. Can't remember what was going through my head exactly. That's a shame. Precious philosophical thought that my sister was lost forever. Come on, let's go. Ooh, hello. The train station. You will know where you are. Could you imagine that? Like, I know they're getting, like, really good with these, like, glasses that are also screens and stuff. Can you imagine if you could have, like, big pop-ups like that when you arrive in new locations? Like, not even just, like, that one specifically, but just, like, any kind of game where it just comes up with a little animation of, like, here is your location. God, wouldn't that be so fucking stupid? So, what now? We should find a timetable and check what time our next train departs. Actually, what is the time now? I forgot my watch. Wait. Huh? Why didn't it seem to work? Weird. Doesn't matter. There should be a clock at the train station. While we're here, we could also grab a newspaper to have something to read on the train. Alright. Sounds like a plan. It's interesting that our time doesn't work. It probably implies that we are in a dream. Estimate the time somehow. For example, when were we supposed to arrive here? I don't remember. I forgot my watch and yours apparently doesn't work. So let's just check the time at the train station. That shouldn't be a problem. So which train do we have to catch now? That's the fun part. I don't know how it's going to be labeled on the timetable. They usually put the train's final destination there. Maybe we'll have to ask, but don't worry, it's not a big station. With only one platform, it shouldn't be difficult to figure out. Yes, one platform and a train that hasn't left yet. Where do you want to buy... Yeah, where do you want to buy the newspaper this time of night? I thought you didn't know what time it was. Very funny. Chill out. There's a vending machine here at the platform. That big blue box. Requires coins. You got any change? Ah, no. Only banknotes. Harsh life of rich people. If we were rich, we wouldn't have to travel by train. Anyway, without a coin, getting the newspaper is going to be tricky. Alright, so we have our objective. Find out the time, work out where we're going, and find a coin. newspaper finishing. If only I had a coin. So we got that. Locked. Appears to be a side entrance to the train station. No, we can't go that way. Guess we're going in here. Ooh. Cool. Hello? Anyone here? Just my luck. Clock's out of order. Main clock at the railway station. How likely is that? Oh well, maybe they have more clocks around here. There'll be some sort of contest going on amongst train station interior designers for them to create the most uncomfortable seats. Oh, music. For the waiting passengers, this station must be in a strong lead. Can we sit? Yes, we can. Door with a big staff only sign. Can we open it? We can. It's too dark to see anything. Amy, what are you doing? Clearly says staff only. Of course it's too dark. They don't want you to go in there. I don't see any light switches either. Why'd you have to go in there? Come on, where's your sense of adventure? Or at least a flashlight. Yeah, I have a flashlight, but why do we want to go in there? Okay. No one inside. Hello? Nope, no one there. Still nope. Main train station exit should lead to town. Locked. Timetable. Huh. It's all jumbled. Random letters and numbers. This thing seems to be broken. No, you're dreaming. Oh. Could remove the cover if I had the tool. Well, let's check the bathroom, I guess. Review your objectives. Ooh. Some say that looking into your own eyes in the mirror lets you see a reflection of your very soul. In the toilet, a place that is actually very common for having reflections. It's just me, left-handed. Saying you're left-handed or your reflection seems left-handed? The time is... Doesn't make any sense. It's going backwards and forwards simultaneously. I know I shouldn't touch that, but I have to. I know I'm not going crazy. Okay. We have batteries. Don't need to use it right now. Yeah, we are 100% in a dream. Clocks that tell random time and... I'd rather use the other one. My brother Thomas has a terrible sense of humor and is somehow even more disorganized than I am. Guess it runs in the family. About the time. Thomas, something really weird going on here. I found a clock in the restroom, but it was wrong. As in showing the wrong time? How do you know that, since we don't know what the time is exactly? No, it was all... like, wrong. Going forwards and backwards. Showing nothing but nonsense. Don't know what's wrong with this place. Huh, that's weird. You know what? Don't worry about it. Train will be here sooner or later. We still might want to see the timetable to make sure it wasn't cancelled or something. The timetable's broken. Huh? What? That's not good. I'll see if there's a way of fixing it. What? Oh, come on, Amy. You're not the janitor here. It's not your job. The station only has one platform anyway, so when a train comes, we'll just ask where it heads to. Can I borrow your flashlight? You're not going to, by any chance, sneak into the staff-only room, right? What? No! Ha ha ha. Yes, but it's important. You're always looking for trouble, aren't you? Thomas, there's something wrong with this place. I can feel it. Look around. There's no one here but us. The main door has a huge padlock on it. Everything's just... off. Can't you feel it? We can't just stay here and wait. Maybe. But my flashlight won't help you. Don't be like that. Please. No, I'm serious. It won't help you. I must have left it turned on. It's drained the battery. It's dead. Doesn't work. Oh. Here, take it anyway. Maybe you can find new batteries. Thanks. Would you believe? Yes, I do. Why you? Woo. Nice. Ooh, whoa. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really wild. Hey, look, I can fulfill my lifelong dream of becoming a lighthouse. Yep. A coin. Amount 1 of 4. That's interesting. Okay, let's use a coin. Gain a newspaper. Latest issue of Sunrise Telegram. Rustling through the pages is somehow soothing, even though they are filled with descriptions of tragedies and atrocities. Emps. Just my luck. I think I've gotten a faulty copy. The entire front page is missing, replaced by some random letters. Oh well, never mind that. The only thing left to do that Thomas mentioned was to check that timetable. I might as well give it a shot. Well, okay, and he's gone. Thomas? Brother, where are you? Where'd he go? Bathroom? Thomas, you in there? Nothing. We got you, but we haven't... I think that we got one, have we? Oh, now we can examine this. Couldn't do that before. Ooh. Right, so we need to get to 30, do we? That didn't help much. Only... Does it look like a message, or... Ah, what the hell am I talking about? Thomas is missing. I don't know what else to do. Wait, didn't I see a similar set of letters somewhere? Yes, you did. What if... Help me, sis. Sure. What the... Uh-oh. Freshly dug grave with a coffin sitting above it. Now I remember. The train. I took a train to get here. To the funeral of my brother Thomas. Thomas, my brother. I know you're there somewhere. I need some coffee and fresh air. In that order? A 133 megahertz processor and 32 megabytes of RAM. At least that's what it says on the sticker. Bookshelf full of dream-related literature. For something not very well researched, people wrote a lot of books about sleep and dreaming. First things first, I need coffee. There should be some in the kitchen. Amy's dream journal. Dream journal, notebook used to record memories after each night. You know, if I had a dream journal, pretty much every single page would be blank. I never dream. Or, you know, I never remember them. Can't believe I'm actually doing it. A dream journal. And how is it supposed to work? And what Thomas wrote in his own journal, it trains the memory, helps with remembering, a key step towards lucid dreaming. What am I even trying to achieve? Because he thought he saw some monsters in a nightmare, and it changed his life forever. Newsflash, brother, people see monsters in their dreams. Why was it so unusual for you? I was so angry when he was obsessing over it. Too angry. Look at me now. I guess I had some sort of success tonight. At least I dreamed about Thomas. We were traveling together. Then he vanished, and I found myself at his funeral. I remember he was dead, and I gained lucidity. I could feel it. Then the whole dream collapsed and I woke up. If anything he wrote was true, next time I might get closer to finding something. Not sure you're gonna like what you find if memories from the last game are any guide. A quite modern TV set with a flat kinescope screen. I can't imagine them getting any better than this. My brother must have paid a fortune to get this. Sure. After I got back home shortly before coming here, I already knew about Thomas, but still, the audacity of that guy was striking. Then again, I did need a place to stay in the city. Dear Miss Amelia. Very sorry to hear the tragic news about Thomas. It is beyond words. Please accept my deepest condolences. I suspect you'll be visiting for the funeral in the upcoming days, and since you're from outside the city, I thought you might need a place to stay. Your brother was a wonderful tenant, never got any complaints from neighbors. He was never late with rent. In fact, he always paid in advance. As such, the apartment is still available for you for the whole month. Using up the deposit, I can even prolong this period a bit further. Either way, you should have enough time to sort out all the things that need to be sorted out while having a place to stay. I will admit this offer comes with a request that you remove your brother's belongings and, by the end of your visit, leave the apartment ready for the next tenant. Of course, if staying at your late brother's place would be too painful, I can also recommend a relatively cheap hotel. Otherwise, please find the key attached. Quite pleasant for a landlord. Oh. The landlord is not a pleasant type, but at least there are some details to his letter that could help me puzzle things together. Like that my brother was never late with rent, so he wasn't in financial straits. While I look for Thomas at night, by day I try to gather any info I can to help me understand what happened to him. Decided to stockpile all the documents here, so I expect this collection will grow with time. Ooh. Broken for years, has it? You have no new messages. Do I? Coffee. Smells so good. Now to the balcony. Already empty to prevent any food from spoiling. It still contains my medicine though. There's some sticky notes on the door. One of them says buy milk. Guess Thomas never bought that milk. Medicine. And what, pray tell, do you need medicine for? Is it sleeping medicine? Ooh. Arma Game Studios presents a game by Scriptwelder. Cool. Deep Sleep. Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Wherever you are, brother, I will find you. Not sure where or how, but I will. What, you just left your coffee cup on the... That's a great way to get mold in it. Interesting sunrise telegraph, but... I can spin. Okay. Right, now back to regular life. It's been a while since the funeral, but I still need to take care of some formal matters at the notary. It's scary how many things we leave behind unfinished. At least I'll have something to do during the day. Tonight, I'll try reaching him again. Ugh, so tired. I still won't have any problems falling asleep. Apartment seems so still and quiet without him. You have one new message. Hi, it's Thomas. Something terrible has happened. Or not. Who knows? Either way, can't pick up right now. Leave a message after the beep. Ugh. I should really change that. Hello? Amy, right? It's me, Alex. I think you should change that leave a message thingy. It's a bit haunting since, well, you know. Anyway, I'm calling to say the boss said yes to your extended leave. He understands the situation and so on. But I didn't tell him why you're staying there. As much as I'm concerned, he thinks you need time to cope. Which, to be honest, you do. Because, let's face it, why are you staying there exactly? To study your brother's dream journals and such? I really don't understand. Listen, I'm trying to be accepting and tolerant, but I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. We all cope with loss in our own ways. I hope you're okay. Take care, and I'll try calling tomorrow. Too late for coffee. I need sleep. I don't need sleep. I need answers. Or something like that. Anything new here? No. Sit down in front of the TV. You'll definitely drift off. Photo of my brother and me taken at one of our family reunions. Wish I had spent more time with him. Yeah. Always regrets. It was very pretty. Sunrise Telegram. Interesting that Sunrise Telegram is there as well. Is that in the game? Where did a car alarm go off? I think that was in the game. I'm not 100% sure because sometimes I do hear them going off outside, so... Don't want to fiddle with it now. Guess we're going back in. Electrode cap. The train station. The hotel. That's interesting. I pretend I understand how it works, but I think I can access this dream. A strange place where Thomas might have checked in at. I wonder if these are going to be more like, you know, you can jump between Okay. So, I don't know if this is going to be a thing where you can jump between locations, or it's more of a thing of... It's more like a level thing. But, yeah, okay. This is literally the starting room from Deep Sleep 1. That's why I had a moment there. Can't be looking bad. Small green vase. Something in the bay. Ooh, sure. Picture is blurry. I can't make anything out. It's like, hello, you are here. God, this reminds me of fucking Control. Control was used to slap you in the face with the location you're at. Locked. Yep. Want to pick up the cube with buttons? Sure. So which way around do we think it is? Is it that way? Or is it that way? So it's square, triangle, semicircle, tier, circle. What was it? Square? That didn't work. Oh, I guess it's circle first. Ah, okay. Circle, tier, semicircle, triangle, square. This is your brother's dream. This is a dream. Yeah, I remember now. I'm dreaming. I'm looking for Thomas. Uh-oh. Yeah, that kind of happened originally too. You've got the mountains in the background. That's weird. Whoa, were those mountains? Yes, they were mountains in the original one too. A vast chain of weird-looking peaks stretched as far as the eye can see. A skeleton in a bed. This doesn't bode well, huh? This is probably a bit crazy, but I've got a really bad feeling about this place. I should find something to protect myself with. Maybe arm myself with this bone? Get it? Arm myself? Because it's an arm bone. It's exactly what you would have said if you were here. You'd be so proud, Thomas. Your durability. Oh, fuck. Sure, we'll take it. It's all mushy and slimy. Wasn't in the original one. Oh, see, look, he's totally armless. Again, much like the original game, you take the bone because you need it as a lever, actually. Okay, I don't like it only reveals it as you're going. That's prime jump scare territory. Sorry, again, this is exactly the... So I guess in this one, we're probably just going to do the like greatest hits of the first 3 deep sleep ones. What's this? Greetings, Amelia. I'm sure this note will reach you somehow, in the hope the inner awakening went well, and you managed to anchor yourself within the dream. My apologies for not making it easier, but you had to solve it yourself to gain a stronger grasp in this reality. The hardest part is not allowing the dream to collapse upon becoming aware of where you are. During that moment of clarity is the first step towards maintaining lucidity. As you can then probably suspect, I have taken it upon myself to help you a bit with the awakening, and, having your permission, I would be honoured to guide you further. I know who you are looking for. However, before I can help you, I will have to ask for a small favour. Come to the basement so we can talk. Sincerely, a friend. P.S. Ring ring. Bucket? Sure. All right. Isn't it a phone that just keeps telling you to... Oh no. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a very different phone. Ahoy hoy? Hello? Kindest greetings, Amelia. Who are you? How do you know my name? I'm a friend, as I stated in the letter upstairs. While you do not know me, one could say that, to a certain degree, I have made an acquaintance with your brother. You knew Thomas? Yes. I also know that you are looking for him here. Now, I'm wondering if this is the shadow person you see in the kind of under... It's almost like through a sewer grate kind of thing. And you talk to him and you can talk to him. Because assuming Thomas is the protagonist from the first 3 Deep Sleep games, don't see any particular reason why he isn't, considering we're in his dream. And this is more or less the location from that series. I think that... yeah, this could be him. Because I always kind of got the impression... I thought we were playing as Bert. Because there was a clown poster in the second game with the character with just the name Bert on it, and I thought it was implied in the third game that we were supposed to be Bert, or we were at least named Bert. I don't know. I might be misremembering that. So you can help me find Thomas. You said that you'd help me. Can I actually find him? I mean, does this mean he's still alive? No, he's not alive. At least not in a literal sense. You have been at his funeral in the Awakened world, remember? Nevertheless, I can help you find him, if that is what you desire. I'm not sure if I follow. See, because again, assuming he's the character from the original trilogy, he... spoiler alert, I suppose, but at the end of the original trilogy, you discover that you've become one of the Shadow People, and you have a choice of capturing someone and dragging the world of dreams into the world of the living, or the world of the Awoken, but you have a choice to do that or not. It's a bit confusing, because it becomes kind of cyclical, because you're kind of the dream entity that you see in the first game. It's a bit weird. It's not stated if it's supposed to be a repetition of events, or if it's just someone going through the same events that you went through. Again, it's not really stated. That person could even turn out to be Amy. You never know. If he's dead, how can he be here? I'm confused. Yeah, if he's dead, then how can I find him? You knew from the very start that he was dead, yet you still began your search. Maybe you do not always remember that he died when you are here, yet you always search for him. Yeah, but that doesn't actually answer my question. It does. It will become apparent in time. Where are we? So, where are we? Within a dream. Yeah, I know that. It's my dream. But I don't recognize this place. You act based on a mistaken belief, Amelia, that this dream is yours. It isn't? You have searched for your brother far and wide. It should not be particularly surprising that you have found yourself in his dream. It's Thomas's dream. Is he here? No. He has long since departed. This dream is what he left behind. Yeah, that makes sense. So, who the hell are you? I've already told you, a friend. Sorry, friend. That's not detailed enough. Not to mention, where I come from, that term is earned, not claimed. Fair enough. Perhaps with time, I will earn that title. Meanwhile, I can only ask that you trust me. I'm standing in the dark basement in a dream, talking on a phone with a disembodied voice that claims to know my dead brother. Was that a question? Because that's precisely the situation you find yourself in. Your note mentioned that you need something. Correct. I'm guessing you want something in return for helping me? No, I simply require your assistance before I'm able to truly help you. Not sure if that makes things better or worse. I have been imprisoned here, and I need to regain my freedom if you wish for me to help you. Okay, that definitely makes it sound worse. Behind the gate on the right, there is a short corridor leading to a room with pipes. Traverse that room, and at the very back there will be another passage. Go there if you wish to help me. I never agreed to helping you. Like you already said, I don't exactly trust a random voice on the phone. I know. But for now, you are the only help I have. Okay. This gate looks pretty close shut to me. I'm sure you will manage to overcome this obstacle. Perhaps you can use something to pry it open. Maybe I could use this bone I found? This bone you found. Oh, there was this skeleton. I thought its arm might come in handy. So you just decided to take a random human bone with you. Don't judge me, okay? I thought it might be useful as a weapon, for example. I'm not judging you, Amelia. You are just very similar to your brother. Yes. I am? Indeed. Time will tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm afraid this is about as much time as we have. We cannot continue this conversation for now. They are beginning to sense something. They? Who are they? I will make an attempt to contact you again when it is safe. The bars look solid, yet the gate itself seems damaged or partially bent when there's something to pry it open with. Okay. Lock from the other side. Well, I could... should have listened to the sign. Locked. You can only fall over once. Also, just notice that running requires pushing a button, not holding it down. Hey! Does that mean... Oops. Yeah. That used up a durability point. A gate made of metal rods leading to a room with pipes. Whoa! Ah, it burns. Steam is hot as hell. I know it's just a dream, but the pain felt so real. Trauma will wake me up if I'm not careful. Hopefully there won't be any more burning surprises. Great. Okay, Amy, you can do it. Just be careful. Also, I should treat that burn somehow. Yes, I will. Oh, consume. Glug, glug, glug. too fast. Alright, so it's 2 blasts, and then we can go. Alright, what's this one? Blast. Turn the valve. It's bound to do something. Oh, well done. I broke it. Okay, we can always wait. Oh, this is a familiar room. Uh-oh. What the... Sometimes a fight can't be avoided. No rush. You have some turns before the monster attacks. Before the monster attacks, select a weapon from your inventory and use it to strike. Ow. Okay. What the hell was that? So I was right, there are turn-based battles. Okay, let me relax. It's just a bad dream. A nightmare. Anything is possible, but nothing is real. I think. Find a way to turn off that furnace. Pipes in the previous room should stop releasing steam. As the fire burns in the furnace, you can feel the heat from afar. Looks like a mechanism of some sort, but it's clearly missing a part. Basically, the main shut-off switch. But I don't think it can be used as a lever, like the human bone. Unfortunately, it broke into pieces and can't be used. Really? Oh, that's useful. Hello? Amelia. Good to hear you again. I'm glad you're safe. Safe? I had to run through burning steam and fight a weird monster thing from a furnace. But you managed to overcome those obstacles, and for the time being, you're safe. We have the opportunity to talk more now. When do I get to timed hits? Thankfully, I don't think they're in this game. I'm still trying to access the room behind the pipes. Excellent. I know you can make it. And you're in there? No, sadly. But you will find the path leading to me. More riddles? Could you just tell me what's in there? I don't know. I can't see it from here. Amelia, I know I said we might have more time now. However, it can still run out. No matter how big the hourglass is, the grains of sand are still numbered. Please, hurry. I'm stuck. Hot steam is blocking my way, and the only way to turn it off with the furnace requires a lever. I don't have anything like that. The bone broke when I was fighting the monster. Because in the first deep sleep, you used the bone as a makeshift lever to turn off the furnace, so that's why. Do not fret, Amelia. Remember, this is a dream. While it is not yours, you are still the dreamer, the traveler. You can give me as many titles as you want. None of them could be used as a lever. You would be surprised by how much you can influence the dream, even if it's not yours. You need to calm down and realize that the power is in your hands. You possess a certain focus. You can use it to restore what you once had, to remember what was lost. Like the broken bone. It's a bit of a gruesome example, but could serve as a learning case. Close your eyes. Remember the item you wish to bring back and use your focus. I must finish this conversation. I've already risked too much. They are going to notice. They? Hello? Use imagination to conjure known items. This is your focus. Ooh. Okay, how does the hold on. How does the focus come back? I'm guessing I get like so many focus points per dream or something. What's this? There's a key inside. It's very hot. Picking it up might be painful. Well, no, then, obviously. Oh, hang on. Nice. Let's see what we got. Oh. Nice. Oh, this looks fun. TV? Oh no. Room 387. That was lucky. That's it. That's where I have to go. I think. What the hell is that? Stay away. Oh crap, oh crap, oh. Well, I could not run fast enough. I could nowhere near run fast enough. I couldn't get to the elevator. Like, the elevator... that's probably scripted. God, dear God. Oh, someone's at the door. Unfortunately, whoever's at the door is going to have to wait, because it's 9 o'clock. That felt scripted. That thing was moving very fast. And I kind of got stuck on a chair. I don't think I could have got out. Because the elevator arrived and it made you think, oh, I need to get to the elevator. But I couldn't get to the elevator. It was literally blocked off. So that was probably a scripted death. Something like that, I would imagine. I don't think there would have been a way for me to get away from that, but who knows? Maybe I screwed up. But it felt scripted. It felt very scripted. Anyway, time for a break. Back in a minute. And we are back. Okay, so someone was knocking on the door, weren't they? That's going to be really annoying. Yeah, I'm coming. Ahoy? Who the hell are you? Hello? May I help you? Oh, it's the train guy. That's specific. Huh. That's weird. I wonder if he's the guy we're talking to in the dream, because he showed up on the train. He was the train conductor guy. That's weird. Unfortunately, he's gone. Moved? You his girlfriend? His sister, and no, not moved. He died. Huh. I had no idea. My condolences. So you live here now? For a while. I need to sort out some of the things my brother left behind. I see. I gotta ask, though, as a concerned neighbor, are you okay, miss? What do you mean? Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining to a girl that just lost her brother. I heard loud noises coming from here in the middle of the night. Noises? Yeah, screams, mainly, and the disturbing kind. Was this close to calling the cops, to be honest? I might have had a bad dream. Miss, if that was a bad dream, I don't want to know how you scream in real danger. Sounded like, pardon my expression, a piglet getting skinned alive. Why do you know how... Anyway, I'm sorry for disturbing your sleep. It won't happen again. Well, do take care of yourself, miss. For your own and your neighbor's sake. What happened last night? That shadow creature. I felt it stripping away my memories, my whole being before I was pulled away. Was I saved by that electrode cap? Which reminds me, I should probably check on that computer. Something tells me it took a hit for me there. I need to decide what I should do with my day. I want to go back there to look for Thomas as fast as possible. But I need to spend the daytime somehow. Interesting. Wonder if what we do during the day can affect what happens at night and stuff. Error has occurred. The system was overloaded by unknown entity. Partial loss of the user's memory might have occurred. Skill set list corrupted. Collect echoes in dreams to reacquire the lost skill set. Avoid coming into contact with unknown entities. Subsequent encounters may lead to a complete system failure. Collect echoes, huh? Did we just get, like, abilities? Is that what just happened? We just lost all our power-ups and now we gotta go and get them? Of fucking course it's sidereal plexus. Who else would make all this stuff? Complete your objectives during a dream to collect echoes. Spend echoes to level up skills and research items. Use the I button, right trigger, to show or hide locked elements. Swap between skills and items with X. Researching previously discovered items allows you to summon them in your dreams. Okay, then. Oh, earn more echoes in a dream, huh? Desperate punch. What, integrity level 3? What? Wow, that's quite a lot. Human bone. Cost 500. I mean, these both cost 10. I wouldn't say no to big pockets. Carry more items, because I'm pretty sure that limit was 5. Like, that's all I can carry. And then, so getting more pocket space would definitely be a good idea. Yep. And then it's 250. We'll get you as well, why not? Once they know to a bit more focus. But unfortunately, that's all we can get. For now. I wonder if we get focus, or echoes, sorry, from defeating monsters. Like, it's almost like a literal RPG system. That's wild. Don't know if we needed this, but sure. Dream world is seriously dangerous. I need to be prepared. I should try unlocking all the things I can. If I understand this right, when I research an item here, I'll be able to summon it in a dream, even if I haven't seen it there yet. I could use that stupid bone as a last resort weapon, at least. Are you saying you want me to get the bone? It is, because of course it is. It's Sidereal Plexus doing this, because they're kind of just the company. It is funny, I'm pretty sure Sidereal Plexus only first showed up in Deep Sleep 3. I don't believe Sidereal Plexus showed up in the Don't Escape series until the 4th entry. They showed up in Deep Sleep 3 first. As just like something written on a wall, like a plaque or something at one point. Then they showed up in Don't Escape 4 as like a major plot element. Don't know if they're going to be important here or not, but no, come on. Woohoo! So now we can do that whenever we want. Okay. It was definitely telling me to do that. Yeah, that should do it for now. If I understand this correctly, this thing should help me in the world of the dreams. Perhaps with time, I can make it work even better. Anyway, time to find something to do for today. Do you want to spend the day reading through your recent... Whoa. Okay. I am wondering, like, when's the thing gonna happen where I look out here and it's not this? Tonight I was in a weird hotel, found a blue cube. So yeah, this is literally just going over the dream. Yeah, I genuinely think, considering I had to introduce the RPG mechanic, clearly that was scripted. So I don't feel too bad about getting caught. The mess, I admit. I stopped writing anything here because it felt pointless, but now I don't know what else to do, so this time I'll try to put words what I've been ahead for a while. I've always wanted to experience a lucid dream, a dream where you can be anyone, do anything. I imagine myself as a superhero, flying around, saving people, fighting the bad guys. Childish, I know, but what's wrong with that? Not that it ever mattered. Despite reading a book or two, I never managed to get even remotely close to the lucid state. Not without immediately waking up. Until recently, that is. Not sure why or how, but it's finally happened. I was dreaming, and I knew it. But something went wrong, and I ended up having a terrible nightmare. Instead of changing the dream to my liking, I became stuck in the creation of my own imagination. A weird, unfamiliar place, partially looking like a hotel of sorts, partially a weird mixture of rooms with no rhyme or reason. There was also that lighthouse. The place where I was told to go with a glowing gem I found. That gem felt like it was not a complete accident, more like it was placed in my path. Like it was gifted to me by someone and it led me out of that nightmare. Before I woke up, I encountered monsters that wanted to hurt me. I don't think they were a part of my dream. It felt like they came from the outside, from the depths. The nightmare didn't fade away like I thought it would. Couldn't stop thinking about it. What if it was real? I became obsessed with it. Don't know why. Maybe I just wanted to prove it to myself. Tried talking about that whole thing with my sis. Didn't go well, to put it lightly. But I've been through worse quarrels, and I'm sure we'll both get over it fast. Meanwhile, I have to act because I feel like I'm really going crazy, like she suggested. I need to go back there and see for myself. I just have to know. What if there's a whole world out there? But how do I get back? It's not that I didn't make any attempts, but it doesn't work. I have to keep trying. Maybe tonight I'll get lucky. Yeah, so again, if memory serves, the second that's basically him describing his first dream, but then his second dream, he thinks he's going to the library to do research, but it turns out, oh no, I've been asleep the whole time. It then goes through the second dream, and then at the end of the second dream, he gets quote-unquote captured, turned into one of those shadow creatures. And then the third dream is you trying to escape, not realizing you've become one of them until the very end. It's like a big twist reveal kind of thing. Nothing wrong. Being lazy from time to time. Who knows, you might watch something inspiring. Start with one extra item from your researched item list. Okay, well we don't have many of those at the moment, so that's fine. So we gotta look at like events for the day. Okay, well I wasn't given a choice in that. Coffee a day definitely won't hurt. What's this medicine, I wonder? Sometimes the best you can do is breathe some fresh air. You won't find much of it in the city, but cycling a bit further could be healthy. Ooh, +5 to max health. Integrity, same difference. Interesting. We just leave? Groceries, maybe visit your coffee shop, things that make you more rooted in reality, could help you focus more later on. Okay, so we get to pick what kind of buff, essentially, we want for a day. I'm tempted to start off by going for the points, because that can let me level myself up a couple of things. And I think doing that will get me a better start. Hopefully we can use the machine before we go to sleep. Hopefully. Neat. Plus 500 points. Okay, so more health, more focus, eagle eye. Examine an enemy in combat to get detailed information of their attacks. Swap timelines? Upon being defeated, instead of waking up, you can rewind time and try again. So that gives you an extra go. That could be useful, actually. Big pockets. Tempting. Hopefully I won't need it yet. Running speed is increased by 10%. That one I'm very tempted. But then so is... Because quick learner is the kind of thing, well, if you're going to take it, you should take it early. Because if you know, because it's a percentage, it feels like, okay, what do we want? Dream Runner I definitely want to take, so that's 150. We'll leave that for now. That is very tempting, as is this one, actually. Because I could get Dream Runner, Eagle Eye, and swap timelines for 550 echoes. Which I think that would help. Like, having more information about enemies, the ability to have a second go if I die. Presumably you can only use it once. Presumably. And having faster running speed would be useful. Yeah, we'll do that. And it'll get me a few more focus points. Nice. Looks like we got a whole bunch more. Still, that's good. Should be well prepared for going in now. Theoretically. Tail stretches on and on. Someone trapped within these hallways. Someone that needs my help. Can I trust them? Okay. We'll go there because I assume that'll drop me off closer to where I ended up. Ooh. Empty. Picture is blurry. Painting looks familiar. Yeah, I think that's from one of the other games. Can't use it, it's missing an ink ribbon. Fair enough. Ooh. Sure. Stop fucking doing that. Okay. Monster? Seems like he didn't notice me yet. Monsters won't spot you until you get close. Some have sharper senses and will react to your flashlight. Yep, that's a nope. Fine, these are all boarded up. Is it open? It is. Goody. Alright. Nope, wrong button. Okay, what do we got? Hashtag's defense missing. Could get through here without any issues. Yes, but then you'd be in war, so do you really want that? On the fence here, too small to safely pass, but big enough to push something through. Well, this hole's big enough to drop something through it. We get through without cutting myself with the sharp edges. Has to be a better way of getting through. Well, yeah. Look, I'm not going to go through there because that is almost certainly going to kill me, okay? By hint of the fact that, hey, look, there's a dead body in here. So let's see what we can... So do they always start in the same place? I guess so. They look just kind of like a zombie. we're going now, but we're going there. That's good. Yep, this is good. Okay. Very homely. Sure. So then fire a metal box. You want to reach into the flames and grab it. Would you believe? No, I don't. Both swords are just wall hanging props, but the shield looks useful. Held in place by screws. Okay. Cold night outside. Calling from outside, the guns dance at the breeze, casting translucent shadows. Okay. Not sure what else we gotta do here. Wrong button. Ah. 387. That's the door I saw last time. Hello? No one's answering. And it's locked. Great. Don't know what I expected. Amelia. Is that you? Yes. Are you the one I spoke to on the phone? Please help me. Release me from here. Hang on. I'll try opening this door. Damn it. Should I even trust them? I don't think I have any of the leads on my brother. Oh yeah, that'll end well. Okay, so we need to find a key for room 387. At least we know where 387 is. I'm a little worried because this is absolutely... No, okay. He's gone past. Keep walking, big guy. Okay. Trying to think, where else can we go? There don't seem to be... Trying to think about doors and stuff. Like... meat bites. Yes. I am really glad that door was open. I'm also glad I noticed there was a door there. It wasn't exactly obvious. Okay, what do we got? Locked. Well, here's a familiar corridor. Briefcase. Metal pipe. Sure. I think it's interesting that half of the stuff I can use can probably be used both as a weapon and as an item. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find anybody. Hey, what are you doing here slacking about? Excuse me? You heard me. Look at all those bags. Our guests await their luggage. Get to work. I think you've got the wrong idea, mister. I don't work here. First of all, it's Senior Chief Porter to you, miss. And secondly, I'm sure you won't be working here anymore if you keep up that attitude. Okay, what do you want me to do exactly? Just assume I'm new here. Great. Untrained greenhorn. Those bags here on the benches should be delivered to their owners. Each of them occupies a room on a different floor. And you expect me to carry all those bags around. Easy there. Your job is to load up the carts. Put each bag onto one that goes to the right floor. Okay, how am I supposed to know which bag goes to which floor? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Didn't you get the list? Or did you lose it somewhere? Either way, not my problem. I guess I'll have to look for the list. You're the one on shift, so you can give up ringing. Yes. A map would be useful. Ooh, whoa. Well, now isn't that interesting? Huh. Cool. I kind of like that. That's neat. Lists where enemies are. I'm guessing green rooms must be rooms where you've, like, finished, right? I'd assume so, anyway. TV? Oh. Pick up a trash can lid. Yuff. I'm wondering... Okay, so that does that. Nope. Press the right button in a minute. See, now that's interesting. Because I'm wondering if an enemy's going to attack, you can equip what essentially amounts to a shield to defend against the attack. I was wondering if there was going to be a defensive system put in or not. Shit. Crap. Please be open. Okay, it was open. Day 1. I couldn't be happier to finally reach my room. The trip took way longer than I anticipated. I didn't expect a 3-hour delay just because someone went missing on the train. Stupid if you ask me. It's not like they jumped through the window. Keeping everyone locked inside for such a long time was scandalous. Good thing my meeting with the publisher is planned for tomorrow. What I need right now is a few solid hours of sleep. Tomorrow is a big day. The publisher delayed our meeting. I'll be stuck here for a few more days. I got the information 2 hours prior to our appointment. Great. Just great. I guess I'll have some extra time to prepare. Hotel should really consider hiring nicer staff. Everyone just shrugged me off when I said I heard weird noises last night. Didn't make it up. All those sounds kept me awake for half the night. At some point, I think I even heard the knob turning. It's stressing me out. I need to calm down for the meeting. Can't go there all shaken or yawning every couple of minutes. There's something really wrong with this hotel. I got lost in the corridors, as if the layout changed overnight. I don't feel safer in my room anymore. Someone tries to get inside every now and then. Drives me crazy. To make things worse, I can't find a way to the reception desk. I don't know what to do. It's like a nightmare from which I can't wake up. I'm almost out of food. If not for the room where I found some snacks and coffee, I would probably be starving right now. The person who disappeared on the train, I'm starting to believe the whole story. I just want to go back home. The paintings, they're watching me. My every move. No matter where I go. I tore one of them. I couldn't stand it anymore. Only for it to be fixed the moment I returned to the same corridor a while later. The people in those paintings, it's like they're mocking me. I'll show them. I'll burn this whole damn place to the ground. +6 focus. No, I think I'm okay. Sure. Don't think that'll hurt to have some healing. Well, this is good. Let me check something real quick. It doesn't have a mark or anything on it. Okay. Wondered if it was for something specific. Weird. And he's gone. Does that always happen halfway down the corridor? Or does it happen if you take too long in the corridor? Okay. Okay, so we've got a puzzle there. We've got a locked door there. We've got that there, which I'm not 100% sure about. Maybe we needed a screwdriver or something for the other room, didn't we? Alright, so we need to find the list so we can solve this puzzle. Interesting, I got some points for that. How random. Some cleaning solutions. Cans. Sure. Nice. Huh. Okay, now that's kind of funny. I already had a trash can lid with a single durability, and picking up a second trash can lid is now giving me a durability of 3 on a single one. That's a bit silly, but okay. I'm not going to complain because that's a useful thing, but... Ooh. The owner of a very worn backpack is in the room right below. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's one of these. Okay, the owner of a very worn backpack is in the room right below. The room of the person traveling without any luggage. Okay. So hang on, so there should be 5 bags and 6. There's the worn backpack. Okay, I'm going to need to write this down. Give me a second. Where did I put that pen? No, really, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Found it. Right. I don't know how the hell the pen ended up in a drawer halfway across the room. Presumably, I put it there. Okay, so we know that the worn backpack is room right below room with no luggage. Okay, that's fine. The owner of a convenient bag is in a room on an odd-numbered floor. So that's... for fuck's sake. Person traveling without any luggage is on the 4th floor. Ah. So we know that you're 4, and therefore you're 5. Which means the convenient bag is in either 1 or 3. Businessman is on the 1st floor. What the hell would a businessman have? Probably a briefcase. Globetrotter's in a room that is in the lower half of the hotel. Okay, the owner of a very worn backpack we know is in 5. So hang on, let's start with what we do know. The very worn backpack. You're in 5. No, 5. Oh, there are only 5. Why did I think there were 6? Hang on. Because there are 5 bags, but... Businessman is on the 1st floor. He's got the briefcase, presumably. And the, what was it, the Globetrotter was on one of the lower ones, right? Because I think the Globetrotter is on 2. And then it says a convenient bag, right? A bag with wheels. I'm going to assume it's the bag with wheels because that's convenient, isn't it? How's that? Hey, could you... It's not you, it's Senior Chief Porter, miss. Are you done with your work? I was hoping you'd tell me that. No, this doesn't seem right. What? Why? What's wrong? The bags are amiss. At least one is misplaced. Which one? I'm not going to do your job for you. Why do you hate me? It's why do you hate me, Senior Chief Porter, sir? Okay. So something here is wrong. Okay, the owner of the very warm backpack is in the room right below. Oh wait, hang on. Below. Oh, that should be in 3, not 4. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Below, because I don't know why I was thinking, because thinking lower numbers, and that's what it was. So yeah, warm backpack should be in the room. So with the person without luggage is on the 4th, which means 3rd is the warm backpack. On a convenient bag is on an odd number floor. So that's 5, presumably, because 1 is the business person. Yeah, okay, I got those the wrong way around. Doi. I think I got it. Yes, everything seems to be in order. You've done passably. Wow, you're a true team builder, team building expert, aren't you? Sir, Senior Chief Porter. There's one extra bag left on one of the benches. Is there? Yes, it would appear there is. Let me see. I wonder if I'd have gotten more if I got it right first time. Labeled Amelia. What? That's my name. Well, in that case, it must be your bag. But, listen here, miss. It is labeled with your name and is left in the middle of my lobby. It must be yours. The alternative would mean it's lost luggage. I'm not in the mood to go through all the paperwork for that. Okay. You're the employee of the month, Sir Senior Chief Porter. Actually, 8 months consecutively, miss. Right, we need to get rid of something. I don't know. Damage 1, bleed 1. Hasten all enemies? What? I don't know what that means. Damage 1, bleed 1 turn. So you don't get to keep things when you discard them, huh? So small dents on the flat side of the key. Okay, what the hell does that mean? Oh, this is half a key. Ah, this is half a key, isn't it? Well, shoot. I know a key combining puzzle when I see one. Okay, so we know there's an enemy in there, but we can probably ignore him. I'm curious what the hell is up with that room, like, up above where I am now, because I'm like... There's a very, 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 very big monster in there that I really don't want to tangle with, but I also couldn't see any other point to the room. Other than, hey, there's something in there. Except there's clearly something in the... Hang on, didn't we have... We do have a bucket, I wonder. Because the question is, can we get in there without being detected? Maybe. I really don't want to go in the water. I'm sorry, I'm thinking that way madness lies. Or, more accurately, that way death lies. Wondering if we can stealth or if he's always going to see me. Let's see what he does. Because he might just circle around that bit, which means I could, theoretically, yeah, get past him. No, don't. Really hope he's not going to see me over here. Good. No, do not turn your soldering light on. Come on, pick the damn thing up already. Thermos? What? That's not what I thought it was going to be. I have to go. Okay. Okay, so we've got... Did we have... Oh, restores focus, does it? Interesting. Heals a point. Heals 2 points. Ooh. How useful. Okay. So I need to think, what the hell do I do next? Okay, so that room down there, it had the armor thing. I think it said it was screwed to the wall. That's where we need to use the key, but we've got to find the other half first. So the only other thing is that room over there. And I really don't want to jump in the water because I think that's going to get me killed. But there's nothing else left. I don't know, this just seems like a really, really, really bad idea. I don't know. Okay, it has gone 10, so I'm gonna take a quick break. And I'm gonna be curious. I don't know, jumping in the water is the only thing I can think of. But I don't know. It's the only thing I got, but I really don't think that's going to end well for me. I just can't imagine how that scenario is going to play out well, but it's the only thing I can think of. Because the armor thing, I think it said it was screwed to the wall. I could potentially use the box cutter to get that off, but I think that would just get me a shield. And, like, as good as that would be for a fight, I'm trying to avoid fighting if I can help it. So, I don't know. I need to think about this. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay. Let's do this. It will probably end badly for me, but I'm wondering if... Okay, I don't like the fact the combat music started up. Okay. Don't like this. Yep. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Let me move. Yep. 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 I mean, are you surprised? I'm not. Don't know what the hell we need to do it for. I'm thinking we need to get across to that thing over here. Yes. Nah. Get up. Jeez Louise. Yep. Alright. Screw you. Right. So I know at least where the screwdriver goes. I knew that can of meat was for something. Also, can I just say, I cannot tell you how many different video games I have heard that lift sound effect in. I think it's even in one of the very early Resident Evils. I know it's stock, but it always just makes me smile when I hear familiar sound effects. It's just a me thing. Sweet. What do we get? Alright, what do I need to get rid of? A map? No, I'll keep the map. Box cutter. I mean, we're about to get rid of a trash can lid, aren't we? Block damage 2. See, the fact that it hastens enemies really makes me think, I hope I don't need this anymore. Can I think of anywhere else I need a screwdriver? Not off the top of my head. You don't get items. My guess is that's... Sweet. Now. Nope. Block damage 4. So if I do get in a fight with something, I can use that to really negate health damage. Or potential health damage. I don't exactly know how the block system works. It could be... Okay, I mean, looking at the map... Wait, there's still something... Oh, God, yeah, I need to... The fucking fireplace. I forgot about the fireplace. Turn your damn flashlight off. Need to get some more water. Hopefully we can get water without taking damage. Yeah, I actually forgot about... I forgot about the fireplace in that room. Okay. Where's he gonna be when we go back in? There. Okay, hang on. I need to... Oh, is he gonna go around? Yeah, okay. To get to whatever that case or whatever it is, I guess. Yep. I had a feeling. Woo! Okay. Doop. Nice. And I'm gonna take a wild stab. It goes to this door. Okay. And it's empty. Hello, anyone here? Oh, the wall looks a bit cracked. Sure. Sure. Let's open stuff up. I don't like the fact they're giving me shit. Seriously, big cracks in the wall. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Is it gone yet? Can't squeeze through this. Again. God damn it, if I'd have known this, I wouldn't have repaired the thing first. What the fuck? Golden heavy sarcophagus tightly sealed. What could be inside? Big hole punctured through the wall, leaning on the side of this wall. Okay. Why is it suddenly all gone Egyptian? Might come in handy. But see, how's my inventory looking? One space. Ooh. 15th of the 2nd, 96. I don't know how I got here. Can anyone track my signal? Some sort of tomb? I dropped my camera somewhere. It should still be transmitting, so maybe you can receive it, send help. I don't think I'm alone here. So is this, like, still considered the same building? Yeah, it's still considered the same building, which is odd. I mean, I get that it's a dream, but this is still weird even for... Oh, that's a good sign. Is it open? Stone blocking my way, okay. Not open. Stone panel with several buttons. Oh wait, hang on. You know, I thought I saw 2 lines. Right, so the I is number 4. The Ankh is number 3. I need to note, well, maybe not note them down, but I need to make a mental note of it. I guess that's number 2 and bird guy is number 1. Bloody mummies. Looks like there's 5. Like it did something. Cool. I don't necessarily feel great about any of this. Well, I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Of all the things I was expecting, I was not expecting an Egyptian cat girl to come out of that. Sorry, that completely took me by surprise then. Oh boy. Yep, okay. We have... what's the name of the cat person? Is it Bast? I want to say it's Bast. Something like that. Freedom at last. What are you? I'm the one you spoke with before. I guided you here so you could set me free. You've got cat ears? You some sort of cat person? Excuse me? A cat person? How dare you? Forgive me, I didn't mean... I'm a sphinx. Oh, okay. The bringer of light, the guardian of the sleeping. My name is Tutu. Your name is Tutu. That's not a very threatening name. Why would it be threatening, Amelia? Like I have said, I am the guardian of the sleeping, the bringer of light, the vanquisher of shadows. I am not the one to be scared of. I am the one to call for when scared. Now, Amelia, I believe we have a lot to discuss. Sure. Who locked you in here? I'm sorry, Amelia. At this time, I am unable to tell you this. Why? I thought you trusted me. This goes beyond the matter of trust. Your grasp of this reality is strong, but not strong enough. You need to anchor yourself more before I can share everything with you. That sounds sketchy. All I can tell you now is that my imprisonment was tied to the fate of your brother. And this is also the reason why I want to help you. Wait, I spoke with you before. In that dark basement. We did speak, indeed. Your memory serves you right. It's not always the case in the realm of dreams. But if you were locked in here for the whole time, how did you use a phone? I'm no expert, but I doubt sarcophagi are equipped with landlines. A phone? Amelia, you must understand, this place does not work like the one you came from. I sense your presence and reach out to you. The way the dream reacted was shaped by your mind, conjured a way for us to have a conversation that didn't break your perception of reality. So, I dreamed it. Precisely. After all, it was a dream. Thank you for trusting me back then. I promise you will not regret it. Can you tell me again, who are you? I am Tutu, the guardian of the sleeping, the bringer of light, the vanquisher of... Yes, but what does it all mean? Are you even real? Asking questions about reality within the realm of dreams is as wise as trying to dry one's clothes underwater. There's no such thing as not real, not here. While I do not have a physical form to speak of, I exist within a dream that is my reality. No straight answer, both yes and no, huh? Okay, but a sphinx? How did you come to be? I mean, did my brother dream up a sphinx, or was it me? I'm much older than that, Amelia. I've been around since the dawn of the human race. I've been spawned to life by the collective assembly of multiple minds seeking help, looking for safety from the danger, from the demons. Demons? I believe you've met one of them already. You're very lucky to still be alive, Amelia. They are called the Shadow People. To the ancients, they were demons that lurked in their sleep. Today, hardly anyone remembers them, but they still exist, and I still persist too, out of necessity. A need for a defender, a guardian, a counterweight to the demons. Did you ask something about yourself? Aren't sphinxes evil? I mean, I guess that depends on which lore bit you're listening for, but if you're a sphinx, how come you're not asking me riddles and threatening to kill me if I don't solve them? Really? This hurts my feelings, Amelia. This bad reputation was brought to sphinxes by the dwellers of the northern Mediterranean Sea. None of this nonsense was ever attributed to us, where I come from. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Why do I feel like you have yet more potentially pointless questions? Just, you know, sphinxes are usually depicted as creatures with a human head and 4 animal legs. That would hardly be practical, you have to admit. I guess you're right. So, you're a guardian that fights the Shadow People? Indeed. My purpose is to help and keep from harm. By doing so, over the course of my life, I have gained a reputation of a protector. I do not wish to sound vainglorious, but people have even been putting my name to the altars of the temples they have erected for me. It feels like you were kind of a celebrity back then. One could say so, yes. And what happened? Why did it all stop? Civilizations come and go. So does the common knowledge. I have fallen into obscurity, perhaps, and my power is not what it used to be. But I still remain, and I still protect. Because that is what I am for. Are there any more guardians like you? I found it difficult to believe you would be the only one in the entire world. Rightfully so. There are many guardians. Some older and some younger. Some more personal than the others. And they take many forms. Mythical creatures, childhood toys. There is one rule, however. It remains secret. We do not reveal all of this information to mortals. Now that's interesting. Because in the Deep Sleep series, you can find a plush tiger. I think it's in the second game. I think it's hinted at in the first game, but you find a plush tiger in the second game, and you put it back on Cody's bed. Because you find these bunk beds, and one of them's labeled Cody, and you've got to work out. So it's a little optional puzzle, where if you complete it, you get a message, hey, this child that's been in a coma for a couple of years woke up. So that kind of implies that the tiger, in at least that dream, was one of these guardians. So that's interesting. And the other thing, of course, is that Cody is a character in Don't Escape 4. There's a bit of a weird crossover there. It's sort of vaguely implied they might be the same character. Or at the very least, like, parallel universe versions of the same character. Because Deep Sleep 4 kind of goes into multi-universe theory. It gets complicated. So I'm wondering if that's true. Also in Don't Escape 4, when you complete... when you do a certain thing, and you play through the game once, do a certain thing in your first playthrough, on the second playthrough, you can encounter someone who sort of tells you what to do on day 3, and they warn you about the shadow people. I don't know if they're necessarily the case, because it's implied that they're just a memory, sort of. But it's a memory, because one of them takes the form of Cody's plush tiger, and the other one takes the form of a dead woman you never meet. So it's entirely possible that those are two entities, or maybe the same entity just playing two characters, that could also be a dream protector. Because I could see that, because that's when one of the shadow people shows up and they tell you to run. And you have to run, because they do kill you otherwise. That's really interesting, tying all that together. Wait, so why are you telling me all of this? Special circumstances call for special actions. Something is coming. Something disquieting. Who are those shadow people you mentioned? It is difficult to explain. Nobody really knows what they are or where they originated from. They are dangerous creatures that hunt for humans in their dreams. Hunt? In what way? If those are just dreams, Amelia? Did nothing you've witnessed so far teach you anything? Sorry, I didn't mean to sound ignorant. Shadow people might live in the realm of sleep, but they desperately try to infiltrate the waking world, to wreak havoc. Infiltrate? Sorry, I've never seen any shadow people walking around. You might have seen one, or heard about one, and you would not even know. They take over people's bodies. Some just by corrupting their hearts with evil and causing them to change. More powerful ones can completely replace a human mind. Either way, this is their goal. They will do everything to achieve it. Sleeping is more dangerous than I've thought. It is usually not. The demons only hunt for vulnerable minds, consciousnesses detached from the sleeping bodies. Sometimes it happens during comas, much more often when lucid dreaming. So, as long as I don't know I'm sleeping, as long as you do not know that, you are sleeping, you are safe. As soon as they attack, they will try to take over your sleeping body. But that is not even the worst part. It's not. Well, your body becomes a vessel for the demon. What is left of you in the dream is transformed. They fill your heart with fear and set it on fire with anger. What is left is ashes of hatred and loathing, a tormented soul of which a new demon is born. You join their ranks. You become one of the shadow people yourself. How should I fight them? You should not. You do not. You run away, always. Great power is needed to defeat them. The light that lives within a guardian. Avoiding the shadow people is the best you can do. Try not to draw their attention. Which might be difficult the longer you stay here. Yeah, how did I survive the first attack? If shadow people take over human bodies, how come that didn't happen to me? Excuse me. Oh, sorry, it's getting late and my throat is getting sore. One of them got to me when I was looking for you, and while the pain left me a bit scared, or is that scarred? At least mentally, I don't feel much transformed. I don't know. Maybe you were lucky. Maybe something saved you. It was not me, as I was trapped at the time. I use this device that helps me navigate through the dreams. Maybe this was it. But I think it took it badly. I know very little about human devices and machinery. However, if there was something, a layer, between your mind and the body, it could have worked as a shield of sorts. Not a perfect shield. I think the attack took part of me. Some memories? I'm not sure. No human device can fully protect you. Even if you were not taken, a small part of you was lost. Yet another reason to avoid the shadow people. I do wonder, like, if you get caught enough times, you probably do become a shadow person. But I do wonder if there's, like, a middle ground between not getting caught at all. I mean, past the first one, which, as I said, pretty sure that was scripted. Like, maybe you lose so many memories, you just kind of forget you even got a brother. Maybe. You said you knew my brother. To a certain degree. I did attempt to protect him from harm. Sadly, I have failed. The Guardian's presence is not a guarantee of safety, as much as I wish that was not the case. I had providing him with light to fend off demons, the shadow people, which he managed to do. He was safe. But then he foolishly returned and I could not save him in time. And that's what happened to him? He was taken over by shadow people? It is more complicated than that. Okay, so what happened to him? Oh God almighty. How did he die? He was almost taken over. They did attempt to do it, and they practically accomplished their wicked deeds. However, something had happened. Something had happened? More complicated. Why are you not telling me everything? Why do you just beat around the bush like that? Do you know what happened or not? There are a great deal of things that are as difficult to explain to you as would be difficult to describe a new color that you cannot see. You have barely grasped the concept of this reality. For now it is sufficient to say that Thomas, as you know, has died, but his mind has stayed behind. His mind remains like an echo. As such, it can be reached. I do not know what state he is in right now, and I do not know exactly where he is located, but I swear I will do everything in my power to help you find him. Whatever that might lead to. Whatever might await you there. Okay, so what happens now? As I promised, I will help you find your brother, or whatever is left of his consciousness. Do not expect to find Thomas as you knew him. The mind detached from its body cannot remain unchanged for long. In addition, he was almost taken by the shadow people. That leaves a mark. You experienced not even a tenth of their influence, and you can tell how bad it was. I don't care. I will still find him. I have to. Fair enough. You must prepare yourself for a long and dangerous journey. The echo of your brother remains in this realm. It is probable that you will have to search through several regions to locate him. Aren't you like a supernatural being? Can't you just snap your fingers and take us to my brother? As much as I wish this was the case, the fact of being a guardian makes me neither omnipotent nor all-knowing. I am part of this dream, Amelia. I must abide by its rules. My control over it is limited, and I do not possess powers that would allow me to take us to your brother. Believe me, if it were that simple, I would not waste time here. Alas, it is not. What should I do now, then? How do I get to those regions you mentioned? Where do I even start? Fear not. I told you I would help, and I intend to do so. My role here is to not just be a guardian, but also a guide to the lost. Listen carefully, Amelia. Your brother has left a trail that you need to follow. Wherever he went, you need to go too. Sooner or later, you will find a trace that leads to him. When you wake up from this dream, you will know where to start looking. What is that? Oh, what is that? Do not fear. This is the portal of awakening. Step into it, and your dream shall end. Make sure you are ready. Perhaps there is something you wish to ask about first? Can you search with me? Can't you just stay with me? You know, we could look for my brother together. I really could use someone like you. Flatters me greatly, Amelia. It is nice to hear words like those. It's been a while since I've experienced anyone's company. You're welcome? Alas, I cannot. Just revealing myself to you is already breaking the rules. In normal circumstances, I would never have dared to do so. However, as you know, the circumstances are far from normal. Well, yes, but you revealed yourself just fine. You broke the rules and nothing happened. Maybe you can go with me after all. This place is dangerous. I used all the help I could get. In your waking world, you can jump, but can you fly? You have to understand. If I say that I cannot break the rules, it does not mean that I do not want to break them. Just like you, I cannot break the rules of gravity. I will help you as much as I can, and I will try to protect you to the best of my abilities. You have my word. Ooh. I don't really want to hit her with that. She did try. It was his fault for coming back in. I understand. I'm glad you do. Guess I should go. So, I don't think there's anything else. Obviously, I ignored all the enemies. There's a coffee room there and all that stuff. But I didn't want to get involved in a fight, so guess we go. That's interesting. First clear. Implying I can come back here again. That's weird. What a nightmare. Oh, bloody hell. Well, we got plenty of points to spend, so I should probably do that. If you wish to reset your choices, please one of you provided amnestic pills. You received your echoes back, while skills and items will be reconstituted to their starting value. Some exceptions may apply. Please keep the amnestic pills in a fridge. Oh, that's what they are. Do not take more than one within a day. Side effects respond to any side effects caused by the pills. Right, so I can respec. Okay. I'm tempted to at least get one rank of Quick Learner just to get a few more points. Your strikes have 0 to 5% chance of dealing 50% extra damage. Oh, cool. See, I feel like getting run. I definitely feel like I want to get another big pockets. I thought 10 spaces was going to be enough. It's not, so we're definitely going to go for that. Nice. Focus. Focus, 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 focus. Actually, items. We got a lot of items here. I'm tempted to do the shield because, I mean, that'd be useful, right? To just be able to pop a shield into existence. It costs 3 points, though. I'm a little curious. The information goes off the bottom. How do you get all of that? I don't think I want anything that can hasten enemies. We'll definitely get an extra health point, I think. That'll come in handy. Medic. What is that? Max integrity +1. Healing items cure 1 extra integrity point. Ooh. That's expensive, though. I think I want to get another running one, because that'll help me move around faster, so that's good. We'll get you just for a bit of help. %5 is not a lot for 500. You know what? I'm going to get medic because, I mean, here's the thing though. I'm trying to avoid fighting as much as I can, but I know I'm probably going to have a fight with something at some point. And if healing does, well, more healing, then it means I don't have to carry around as much healing stuff. So we'll do that. See, it's only 250 this time. Why a Sphinx? I don't know. Oh. Oh, 594. Keep that in mind. That might mean something. Mr. Thomas, thank you for contacting us here at Weekly Corresponding Magazine. While we take all our readers seriously, even though you said you were not a regular reader yourself, we are unfortunately not going to print your story. We understand dreams are a mysterious and fascinating subject, but as an organization dealing with paranormal activities on a day-to-day basis, we're often under attack by people who claim we are being dishonest or making stuff up. This is why we try to only print stories that at least have the slightest evidence behind them. Physical proof, testimonies by multiple people, something like that. We realize your story is somewhat similar to the urban legends about so-called shadow peoples that appear to victims of sleep paralysis. Perhaps if you are willing to change some details, we could renegotiate your story being printed. We don't want to suggest that your story is made up and can easily be altered, but you have to realize that sometimes some narratives can be slightly improved to present themselves better to the audience. And it's fine, because they will never know if some parts of it are not true. Looking forward to a revisited version of your story. Interesting. Okay. What's that? Clean up. Yes. Of course you should clean up. Why shouldn't you clean up? What did this one do? Just one extra item from your message. Hi Amy, looks like I missed you again, huh? I'm glad that you're at least staying busy. Hope that this little investigation of yours goes well. Things are calm here at the clinic. Mrs. Thompson's cat has fleas again, would you believe that? She says she swears she has no idea how it keeps happening. I say her cat might be more adventurous than she believes. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Take care. Interesting. I feel like we should be able to shower or something. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Definitely don't want those. So we get more focus. We get more health. What were the other ones? Spending a day in front of the TV was what? Start with an item from your item list. Or a very small amount of... an increasingly small amount of research points. What do I actually have on my items list again? Refresh my memory. Probably should have spent all my points on that. Maybe I should have got some items. Never mind. Let's get the trash can later. I could always do a bit of defense. How do you actually... Sure. How do you actually, I don't know how you get it. I think it's like things you can bring in. Maybe it's... I don't know. Because I'm trying to work out what I want. Do I want more health? Do I want more points? The, what are they called? I forget. The blue points. So it's more health, more blue points, whatever the hell they were called. Or an item. I don't really want to do the research again. It's only 250, which is an okay chunk of points, but it's not like a great amount. Not compared to the 500 I had before. You know? So the TV gets me an item from my list, which will either be the bone or the shield. I don't know which. Start with one extra item from your researched items list. You know what? I'm going to go with... Let's do this. +3 max focus, that's it. Let's do focus, why not? Oh, new message. Oh goody. Listen, I know you've heard what people have been saying before you left. You know how it is. It's a small town. Gossip travels fast and truth gets lost in the fog. Some people just didn't like Thomas, so when the news hit, they acted like hyenas. In case you're doing what you're doing because you're trying to prove your brother wasn't a junkie, we all know he wasn't. We believe you. Unless you're doing it because you doubt it yourself. But you remember the autopsy report, right? No drugs were present in his system. They are still not sure what caused, you know. He wrote something about epilepsy. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. Whatever happened to Thomas, we got your back. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Remember that. Clean home, clean mind. There's much else we can do. Oh, it's very pretty. Just want to wait for the moon to explode and come screaming down out of the sky. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong game. Okay, you know, I'm looking at the time and it's practically 11. So I'm thinking now would be a good place to pause, because I don't actually, I'm assuming you can save in the dream. It'd be pretty bloody weird if you can't. But I'm thinking we'll pause here because it's nice, it's safe, it's yeah. You can read like a couple of pages of a book before bed. I think now feels like a good place to pause. Initial impressions are it's pretty good. Like, the puzzle solving is neat. I like it. It's definitely not exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting a straight up, like, puzzle game. The fact that it's got sort of stealth mechanics. It's not like hardcore stealth or anything like that, but it's like vague stealth mechanics. And it's got, like, turn-based battle systems and a fucking Sphinx, because why not? It's definitely going in directions I didn't expect. Not that that's bad. So I like this. I like it quite a lot. And it'll be very interesting to see where it goes and what choices I get to make as we go on, if any. Because I do feel like we are making choices. Like, you know, we're choosing how to react to people around us. And I don't know if that's going to have a greater or lesser impact on the story. It might not. So I guess we'll see, but that might bleed into something. I don't even know if this game has multiple endings. It feels like it might. I guess we'll sort of see how it goes on that front. I kind of feel like this would be the kind of game where you can unlock, like, secret weapons and stuff when you complete the game, kind of Resident Evil style, and then you can unlock them in, like, a New Game Plus run to go for different endings and stuff. Depending on how much fun I have will depend on if I go for alternate endings, if the game has them. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how long it takes me to get through it. Because I don't believe this is a huge game. It's just sort of long enough, you know? Because, memory serves, Don't Escape 4 took 4 streaming sessions, but some of them were a bit short because it kind of would have been about 3.5, I think, or 3 and a bit. So I'm expecting this one to be about 4, maybe 5. And as I said, I mean, it's worth pointing out actually that the 4 sessions I did do was 2 runs through the game. It wasn't a long game. But then it's kind of designed for multiple playthroughs, so... Anyway, yeah, so initial impressions, really solid, very curious where the hell this is going to go, and we'll see if I end up getting forced into too many fights as we go on. I'm okay at the moment, but obviously that was like early days. You know, the areas were designed to be easily navigable. What's the word? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.